Let's take a shot of gin. Take shot straw. If this thing work for Everclear, it gotta work for gin. Take that top off and fill it up with gin. It smell like trouble. Gin going in. Screw this back on. I got my shot straw filled up with gin. Now it's time for the chaser. Today we're using Calypso Kiwi Lemonade. This mug made Hennessy taste way better. That's a 10. If I had some more Hennessy, I'll pour it up again. I'm using it as a chaser this time. Pour that chaser up. Y'all know what time it is. It's time to activate the liquor. First, you gotta take that rub off. Then you stick it in the chaser, and you just take your shot. That's the easiest shot of gin I ever took, probably in my life. Got links in the bio.
Just hear those sleigh bells jingling-a-ring, ting-a-ting-a-ling-a-too, ring-a-ling-a-ling-a-ding-dong. It's lovely weather for a sleigh ride together with a ring-a-ling-a-ding-a-ding.
She was a fairy.
We are just a couple miles east of the LAX airport, just off the 405 and the 105 at the beautiful SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. The first game's out of the way. Time to buckle down for the long season ahead, and we're off in week 2. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. On the ground, it's the rookie from Wisconsin. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of 4 on that first play, and it's 2nd down. Well, this defense for the Rams, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defensive coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
And they worked this well upfield across the 45. A gain there of 21 yards. Well, the first drive here and the first time that we've called the big tight end's name, but I can assure you this, Charles, it won't be the last.
No, it won't, because when he gets going, now it opens up opportunities on the perimeter, because that'll draw the defense towards him in the middle of the field. Now your wide receivers are getting involved as this game goes on.
Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
I think the last two plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well, what we call those broken plays? You can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those two that you just mentioned, are nowhere to go for Herbert, and he's going to go down. Kind of surprised they accept the penalty.
The only thing that comes to mind for me is they want to move them back 5 yards because they feel good about their defense. But in most situations, you take the down. That's what counts more.
And a 6-yard gain gets them right around the 43. The Chargers had 0-1 on the year following the loss in the opener. And listen, they knew last week they were in for a tough fight on the road. But now here's the home opener and a chance to get things right.
And I like the way that you presented that because the bottom line is they didn't come out of that loss discouraged. They just came home and said, hey, if we do what we're supposed to do, protect our home turf, we'll be just fine.
They need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on 3rd down. Here's Herbert. He's going to let this thing go deep for Caldwell. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, LA. A great play there with an amazing diving catch. And the Chargers get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And it's now a 7-0 game. Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Here's Sims. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. When you talk about the defense for these Chargers, this unit 3rd best in the NFL in stopping the run.
We know it's only week 1, but the results are pretty good so far. The key is, can they do it week in and week out? Because right now, they're not awarding any championships or trophies after 1 week of performance. Got some nice young faces playing for them. Let's see if they can get this going.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Now Sims. And that is incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
And he'll get credit for putting him inside the 20 as the fair catch is made right at about the 19-yard line. A 40-yard punt, no return, and it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going. Here's Herbert. They've got the 7-0 lead. Now they've got the football back after their defense got the stop, CD. And you get the feeling if they could score here, they'd really have all the momentum on their side.
And you just wonder right now, is the quarterback and the play caller totally in sync? Are they of one mind that, hey, what worked last time? Let's keep doing it until they stop us. Or do they go to a different section in the playbook, show them something different? Either way, they want a repeat of their first drive.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Herbert. He's going to let this thing go deep for Caldwell. And that's caught inside the 35. A big play there for LA. 46 yards.
And not only does Justin Herbert have one of the biggest arms in the game, I don't know that anyone throws a prettier pass. Every time he throws the football, I just want to slow it down and have it be a highlight type of a throw. And oftentimes it is, just as we saw there.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. So from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 4. Herbert off of play action. short throw to Dissler. His first catch, good for 9 and a first down. Had the offense humming on the first drive. Not much has changed here on drive number 2.
No, and I think a lot of times confidence just really kicks in for a team. They may have been confident going into the game, but once you prove it on a drive, it's hard to get out of that mindset, isn't it? And look, let's face it, we can always lock in on the skill position, guys. Those big fellas up front, they're really making this offense go early in the game.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Josh Palmer, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Chargers are... So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Rams offense ready for their drive here against their L.A. brethren. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Over the middle, complete. That's Williams. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the return across midfield into the 46-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And he'll get it down on the play to the 37.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
And this will be caught in the end zone for a Chargers touchdown. Lamb McConkey, 37 yards. And the Chargers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And it's now 21-0. Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Rams offense ready for their drive here against their L.A. brethren. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And he'll take this down inside the 15-yard line. Oh, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Brought down on the play by Kobe Turner.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. Back to throw here, Herbert. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Nothing open downfield. He had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
He's got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Chargers. Donald Parham, his second touchdown on the season. And the Chargers are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And it is 28-0. Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you, as he'll be backed up to start this drive.
Well, not exactly a banner return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense as they head out on the field.
There he goes up the right sideline. Williams loses the football.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down. They try the left side here with Williams. And he'll be close to a first down at the Chargers 32. So they cite the right guard this time with a holding penalty.
And so many different assignments you can have at that position, and sometimes you might just be a step too late and have to grab and hold on.
Off the play fake. Sims. He's going to wind up and air it out. And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. And the Chargers are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
There he goes, right side. On his horse. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. Brutal. So take away the long touchdown.
It's a cruel game sometimes, partner.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. A loss of 2 there, second down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. He's got it to bring it back to 28-7 now. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And a pretty poor kick here. It doesn't make it to the landing zone. And that means they'll move the ball out to the 40-yard line. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Second down and a yard. Palmer going in motion right. He's going to get it on the jet sweep. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Well, we've seen running backs in today's NFL get involved in the passing game. Maybe it's about time more receivers like that get involved in the running game.
And that is something we are seeing more and more in this league, no question about it. That wasn't the biggest of gains, but it was enough to get them a first down. And it continues to test the defense. They have to think on every play about who might end up with the ball.
Now a 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap for Herbert. He'll let this go for the end zone. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had it and dropped it. That is an unforced error there, and it takes away what could have been a touchdown. They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. Justin Herbert looking to pass. And he comes back with one complete. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And that is no good. And the lead will hold at 3 touchdowns.
Well, Brandon, anything beyond 50, you start rolling the dice a bit. And once you get up around 57, 58 yards, the chances of making it go down dramatically. And sure enough, this one winds up no good.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Short throw into the hands of Jordan. And he'll be down at the 46. So they go from 146 to the other on a pickup of 8. 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. It'll be called a gain of 2, and that'll leave them with some options. Fourth and inches. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
That is caught. Oh, he sheds himself free. Down the right sideline. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well.
I'll tell you what, this is not for the faint of heart right here. 4th down, this is taking a big risk.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Kyren Williams in the final seconds of the first half. And the Rams are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Extra point splits the uprights, and that cuts the lead to 28-14. So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. The Charger offense set to take over in this battle for L.A. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. The final shot before the break for Herbert. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that is incomplete. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Rams set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail here as we resume play. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Rams offense ready for their drive here against their L.A. brethren. And they trail here to begin the second half. What's going to be a key for them to get back in the game?
I think they're right there, and I think this game is still up for the taking for them because we always talk about turnovers. They had 2 of them in the first half, and once you start talking about if you have 3, 4, or 5, you know it's beyond difficult to try and win a football.
He's got a man complete. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. A big play there for L.A. 47 yards. They go play action here on first down. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds. Incomplete. Extra point right down the middle. And they're within 7 now at 28-21. The Rams kickoff team on the field. And here we go with the ball in the air. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he probably wishes he would have sat on that one. Instead, he's only able to get this up beyond the 15-yard line. The Charger offense set to take over in this battle for L.A. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change. Because otherwise, that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
Flushed out right. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
That incompletion certainly makes this upcoming third down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of the momentum the other side is starting to gain.
Looking deep downfield. And got his man complete. Down the left sideline. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Lamb McConkey. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Chargers go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the lead now up to 14. So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. Escapes the defender. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Rams offense ready for their drive here against their L.A. brethren. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, put the same tempo, and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
What a difference a week makes. Last week he hit on over 80% of his passes. This week he's down under 50%. What do you see as the difference?
Well, I think we're used to seeing a drop. If someone's over 80%, they're not going to hold that number, not in this league. But a drop under 50%, that just tells me that the defense has spent a lot of extra time on game films and came up with a really good plan to try and chip away at his timing.
Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now. He'll drop this down to Williams. And he's taken down inside the 30. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit. But get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make someone miss in the open field.
They'll look to throw again. Eluding the pressure right. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down.
He certainly did his best to find something on that run, but there just wasn't enough time to make it happen. Nice effort there, avoiding the sack and getting back to the line of scrimmage. That one certainly could have ended up worse.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Throwing the football, he's not as sharp as he was last week when he was over 70%. Right now, he's under 50%.
Well, that comes from extra game film, extra time. You know those guys watched him all week, saw how precise he was, and constructed a defense to try and chip away at that, and thus far they've been successful.
From the gun on 3rd down, Sims. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Williams is going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Extra point attempt here still to come. And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. The Charger offense set to take over in this battle for L.A. Still enjoying the lead here in the 3rd quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. Now it's Herbert. It's completed to Caldwell. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at a 45. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a 1st down. Out of the gun, Herbert. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. A gain there of 12 yards and a 1st down L.A. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. There wasn't the line that jumped that time, the second level.
No, that's a great observation because most of the time it's those guys up front so eager to get off on the snap. They do it, but in this case, you're exactly right. Second level, probably because they moved up to the first level, and that hurts them.
Play 3 of the drive not as successful. They go backwards after those 2 first down gains. From the 41, here's a 2nd and 8. Herbert now. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Left sideline a dime, and it looks like he's got it. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. A great effort there. 41 yards. And the Chargers will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the lead now up to 14. Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. And this ball is not going to get to the 20, so this is going to be whistled dead, and the ball's going to be placed up at the 40-yard line. So good field position for the Rams as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Off play action. Sims. This one complete to Christian Kirk. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And it's complete to Adams. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch. Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. It's the Rams trailing, but they do have the football as we start the 4th and final quarter. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. A give to Williams, running right. And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
2nd and 9 now. Looking for Chase on the out route. He's got him. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Here's Sims. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Christian Kirk. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Rams have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. So here comes the kickoff, and what now is just a one-score, 6-point game. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. The Charger offense set to take over in this battle for L.A. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. 1st down's a must on this drive as they start. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Steps away. To the sideline. Wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds. Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Herbert. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Herbert able to show his wheels as he gets the 1st. Well, there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the 4th quarter, picking up the 1st.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time. And that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a...
And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Chargers will add to their 4th quarter lead. Herbert and the Chargers staying put. They'll line up and go for 2. They'll look to throw. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The Rams offense ready for their drive here against their L.A. brethren. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Now Sims. Oh, trying to get that to Adams, but that's intercepted. Picked off by Christian Fulton. And the Chargers are right back in this football game. So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Looking to throw. Sims. That's caught inside the 20. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. And they're going to get it. They bring about the sack back at the 16-yard line. The former number 3 pick, Joey Bosa, bringing the lumber that time. 2nd and long. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. He's trying to get that to Brevin Jordan. 3rd down here. Back to throw. Sims. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Here we go. This is 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Escaping the pressure right. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. At the 3-yard line. From down near his goal line here, Herbert. And this is dropped. Oh, my goodness. There was no one around him, but he took his eye off it, and it falls incomplete.
And that's one of the few things that has not gone right for this offense so far. They've had their share of big plays. That was nearly another. But somehow, he just couldn't squeeze it.
21. Hey, Ram. Go.
Here's Herbert. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away. And taken at the 46. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. This is 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Sims. And this one is incomplete.
And while it's probably going to take a miracle at this stage, if they come down with this one in the end zone, they've still got a fighting chance. That one, however, winds up incomplete.
They'll come up now on 2nd down. Looking to throw. Sims. He's going to have the hook up here to Chase. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. This feels like a late season game, even though it's just week 2. Here's a big 3rd down. Off the play fake. Sims. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown.
Next to score, Chargers 50, Rams 43.
So with just over a minute to play, this becomes a make or break onside kick. And this will not work out. The Chargers able to recover. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college, and how about in the NFL? The miracle at the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee, and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
The Rams go nickel here defensively on 3rd. Hands it off out of the gun. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL, and he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And they won't get a chance to bring this one back. It goes out of bounds back near their own 20. Here's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. Well, it took us until the final play, Charles, to officially decide a winner. Although on that last play they were so backed up, it would have taken a miracle, and they couldn't get that miracle done.
Well, I like how you stayed with it, because we both knew that this had to go down to the last play, and neither side was going to exhale until that play concluded, because we've seen the improbable before. A couple of laterals, maybe some poor defense on the back end. They might have gone all the way to the end zone. In this case, though, it didn't happen. Perhaps next time.
So for Los Angeles, it was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one with the victory. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching.